Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coach on back order, and it's time for day 2 of the Mega Melee online competition here in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Shh, technically, it's day 4. I got home last night after Pokemon going and fell asleep. It's currently about almost 4 a.m. on the 24th, I think it is, of September. So, either way, we're here with day 2's video coverage of our online competition. So, who do we see to deal with? I'm going to say our best bet here is going to be Blaze our Charizard to deal with any of these Pokemon. The only big threats would be probably, well, that Tyranitar's not going to be fun. The Manectric's going to be a problem. Alakazam, 50-50. But the other three, I think Blaze can at least do some damage too. So, if you're not familiar with this online competition, you can check out the first day's coverage of what this is all about. You can only use Mega Evolution capable Pokemon. You don't need to Mega Evolve though. And only one Pokemon per battle goes in, and we see Mawile. Mega Mawile gonna be a thing? Maybe. So, Intimidate, oh no, our physical attack stat is down. We don't care. Alright, who we're gonna go for? Oh, sorry, what are we gonna go for? Obviously, Incinerate is the best move. Let me just see here. Power is only 60, so... See, I should teach Blaze Flamethrower once again. Thing is, Incinerate is a move that he can't relearn if I make him forget it, so I kind of want to keep it for the uniqueness of the attack, but I don't know, in cases like this, probably I'm going to think Flamethrower is a better bet, because yeah, we would have won this. Wait, hang on. Do you learn any quick attack type stuff? If you don't, we just won this. Yeah, you get Sucker Punch. Well, okay. So, we would have won that if you didn't have Sucker Punch. Welcome to Professor Chaz's coverage of the Mega Melee, in which we're not going to win, but we're going to have fun trying anyway. That was our first opponent. I wonder how many battles I should do this time, because that was only like, what? A minute, right? I want to try to give each Pokemon a chance to shine today, though. And, well, if not shine, at least a chance to battle. So let's see if we can get ourselves some wins this time around. I will say, off camera, I was doing some battles again after recording yesterday's episode. And Keaton, the Heracross, is really pulling through some surprising wins. Currently sitting at a 1499 rating. I've had 14 battles, so I'm a little bit below the starting point of 1500. 1 point below to be specific. But I did take another Blaziken down, Mega Blaziken, a shiny one at that, and we used our counter Focus Sash versus a Flare Blitz combo once again. Take another Mega Blaziken down. It's like, it's old hat for Keaton at this point. I almost took down Mega Metagross too. It went for a Zen Headbutt against us. If only it hadn't flinched us, counter would have taken out the Mega Metagross. So Keaton's got a good track record currently going on here with the Mega Melee. If you folks are out there playing the Mega Melee, a fellow Canadian, Eric, 1456. If you're playing the Mega Melee, how are your battles going? Leave a comment down below. So I see good potential for Skippy, the Swampert, to do some damage on pretty much everything here. I could have also tried Keaton on this situation. A lot of physical offensive power we see there, but I believe the Icium-Z is going to help out with a lot of those Dragon Flying types. Or Dragon Ground type, we saw Garchomp. Also, we have Metagross weak to ground, we have Blaziken weak to water and ground, and what was the other one? Mawile weak to ground as well. Let's see which Pokemon we might try the Icium-Z against. Altaria. So we're going to see Mega Altaria, which is going to be only partly weak to ice. What could you hit me with? I don't think... Can you learn... You might be able to learn Energy Ball. I don't know. We're going to go fire off the Z-Power of the Sub-Zero Slammer. Or should I just try regular Avalanche for starters? I'm going to go Sub-Zero Slammer. If we don't win this, I at least want to show off what the Z-move looks like. Dragon Dance. So you're keeping the flying type as well. This is how a... what was it? Garchomp battle went one time. They didn't Mega Evolve immediately. And we got a powerful Z, like Ice-type Z move off. Do we see a repeat of that happening? Good question. Come on, can we take this thing down? Double weak to ice. Another win for Skippy right there. You should have Mega Evolved when you had the chance. Take your weakness to ice down by like just ×2 as opposed to ×4. Alright, another quick one done. Maybe we can go like 2 battles with each Pokemon this time. We'll see how much time we have. Anyway, this is fun, alright? I'm having fun with these online competitions, or at least this one here. I will say, I felt, for the past little while on the channel, it's been pretty... It feels maybe kind of stagnant, because all it's been has been main playthroughs. For example, the Pokemon Coliseum playthrough. But with this here, it's making things kind of fun again. Like, the fact I'm recording Pokemon Go this weekend as well for the Equinox event. And I'm doing this online competition. To me, personally, it feels like it's adding more life back into the channel. I don't know if you guys can feel it or not, but I definitely have a feel of that. Alright, who should we use here? Maybe Scruff can handle this? I'm thinking Gary the Gyarados, though. He might be the best bet. We're gonna go with Gary. He's got the Gyaradosite for Mega Evolution. Also, super effective on a lot of things here. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so recording this... She looks scared like one of my other opponents did. And recording Pokemon Go, it's adding more, like, what would you call it? Variety, I guess. Getting more variety back to the channel. Which reminds me, I gotta get another Pokemon TCG video. I didn't do any of those this week. And I hope I can double up and get 2 next week. Show off some of the Pokemon from, or Pokemon GX from the current Burning Shadows before Crimson Invasion comes out, which we have a pre-release for coming up later in October. So Intimidate is a thing. Hopefully it's going to be a Mega Charizard X that's going to really hinder its mega-ness. I don't think we have any electric moves to worry about from you, so let's start off with a Dragon Dance. Get our speed up, get our attack stat up. We do see Mega Evolution into Y, however. So our water moves are going to be less effective because of this, the drought for the sun. Would they have predicted a Mega Evolution and gone for Solar Beam, though? Let's find out. Yeah, they do. So we are part resistant to it right now without Mega Evolving. It's still going to hurt, though. Alright, so another Solar Beam does take us down. So I'm going to say in this situation, I might as well Mega Evolve to gain extra attack stat. Let's do that. We're going to Mega Gyarados and go for Waterfall. It is stab, it is super effective. We could flinch, or if we're really lucky, we could get a knockout. Come on, Gary, put everything you have into this, buddy. Currently, one of my 3 Gyarados in Pokemon Go, I have recently added a shiny shiny Gyarados to the team because I had 2 shiny Magikarp. I chose one to evolve. There you see right there. Mega power of Waterfall for Mega Gyarados. Takes down Charizard even in the sun. Waterfall is still just too effective for that flying and... Well, forget the flying part. That fire type. Because, of course, flying is not any effectiveness as far as water attacks are concerned. So, that is battle number 3. I seem to have a bit of a knack for this. And this is probably just me, random luck. Depends on what the opponent sends in, or what Pokemon I send in. But I'm doing pretty good, holding my own thus far for day 2. Alright, so I haven't used Chirp, Keaton, or Blaze yet. My opponent, Josh, with 1503 rating from California, United States. What can we do here? We haven't used Scruff yet, have we? I guess we could try Scruff here. Let's do it. Let's send in our Mega Manectric. See if we can pull something off here. I do have, I believe it's Discharge. The opponent might have timed out. We're going right to the 0 seconds, so we'll see what happens. If we see Charizard as the lead, then we know that they kind of just sat there as the 3DS picked one for them. But anyway, let's not assume this is going to be an easy win. Let's just assume the worst and prepare for that and do our best to counter it. Scruff comes in. We see Aggron. So we do not have special attack to fear, so I don't need to worry about getting the Snarl fired off. What I'm going to do is Mega Evolve and Magnet Rise. If they do have any ground attacks, we can get into the air before they try to Earthquake us. Alright, looks like they might not have lagged out, okay, or stalled out. Stalled? No. Timed out, I guess. So Mega Evolution, we're going to get the Intimidate off. Do we see Mega Evolution into Mega Aggron? No, they Protect, okay. Which is perfect, because we have a free turn to get our Magnet Rise up. A move that we got from a move tutor back in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. That's why I love the fact I can use older Pokemon. We got moves that people might not be expecting, especially if people just started playing the game as far as Sun and Moon are concerned. Let's go with Discharge, neutral damage, see if we can paralyze this thing. That's why, I think I might have mentioned this before, but that's why I really want to get Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. Move tutors could be a thing. Quite often in the companion games of each generation, you get move tutors as an option, and some cool, awesome new attacks could be given to Pokemon that you might not expect. So Discharge, we don't see Mega Evolution. You get Paralysis, even if, let's see what goes for it. Oh man. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, that's basically like Counter or Mirror Code. Ah, if only they would have paralyzed. That would have been a win right there. Okay, so Metal Burst, if I see another one of these Mega Aggron, or just even Aggron, keep that in mind. Let's go for a light tap first, and try to whittle it down a little bit, and then go for a knockout hit. I have learned something today. Okay, then. But yeah, I'm going to say we can probably go for maybe 12 battles in this video, based on how time is looking, because I have 2 more to go for Keaton and... who else did I not use yet? Blaze. So, I can give them a shot each, and then probably go cycle back through the team again once more. No, wait. Who did I use Blaze. Did I use Blaze? I haven't used Keaton. I haven't used Chirp yet. I don't know if this is the spot for Keaton. We see 4 possible physical offenses, though. Let's go with Keaton this time. We'll save Chirp for the next match. Even though it might cost me a possible win, I will use Chirp most definitely in the next one, because I want to give each Pokemon a chance. And what I want to do is use all 6 of them and then go cycle back through the 6 again. Alright, so we're going for Keaton versus Hina, my opponent. I didn't even see what the rating was. It does show in battle, though, if I just wait on the attack selection screen, which is kind of nice. So send in one of your physical Pokemon. Send in your Mega Metagross. I want to see if I can actually counter that one, which, as I said, I didn't manage to because of the flinch off camera. Garchomp is good, too, though. Pretty sure we're not going to see any... This is going to be interesting. What is... Well, the regular ability should be Rough Skin. So we're going to counter. What is your ability when you Mega Evolve, though? Do you keep Rough Skin? Because I'm wondering... So right here, if this brings us to 1 HP, which it didn't, so okay, we're actually not going to find out. We're going to counter this back, double the damage. Garchomp does fall, and Rough Skin. So who does this count as a win for? Or does this count as a tie? That's what I want to find out. Because technically, they fainted first. Which is, I defeated her, but does that really count as a win? It does! Alright, cool. Even though I lost my Pokemon in the process, I did the damage to them to knock them out before the ability triggered. So I guess that's how it counts as a win. Counts it as a win. Interesting to know. So even if we did have to go down to the Focus Sash, that is still considered a win. Okay, so good stuff. Let's go with Chirp in the next one. And we're about, yeah, that's about halfway through an episode. It's not bad. Which song do we want for this one? I haven't even been naming off the songs. We'll go with, I'll tell you, Team Skull. Get the Team Skull theme going on here. Currently this weekend down in Halifax, Nova Scotia, HalCon is going on, and a friend of mine I've seen says that there's a lot of Team Skull cosplayers down there, which is kind of cool. Alright, let's go with Chirp, even though it's not the best matchup for him in this situation. We could get lucky, though. I do have Heat Wave. We do see that Metagross. Did we see Lucario as well there? I don't know. Alright. Come on, Chirp. Whatever is going on, give it your best. We could also confuse with Hurricane, too. I don't mind losing to this opponent. She's wearing purple. Purple is the best color ever. At least it's my favorite color ever. And Chirp leads off versus Blaziken. This is an interesting matchup. Alright, would you have something like Stone Edge or Rock Slide or anything like that? That's what does concern me. Now, I'm expecting Mega Evolution and Protect. I'm going to go Tailwind. See if we can play this up properly and predict what they're going to go for. Because every Blaziken I've seen thus far has protected turn 1 as it Mega Evolves to get the Speed Boost ability. They're taking their time, though. They're not going to time out, are they? I like your Como O hat, that's kind of cool. So, wait a minute. We don't see it Protect. I think they timed out. Flare Blitz. That's going to hurt. I should have just Mega Evolved and went for the Hurricane. Of course, the time that I expect they're going to Protect, they don't. That's why whenever I have Keaton versus this situation, I'm going to go counter regardless if it sort of tips my hand too soon. Because if I don't and they bring me down to my Focus Sash, that's game because I can't do anything at that point. I'm going to say that was because they timed out. You know, they should have protected. Chirp had that one in the bag. Anywho, let's try another cycle around with each Pokemon. 6 more matches. And that should be pretty much for almost for the whole day. I guess technically I should be at 30 battles for the day. So what I will do is off camera do the other matches just before going to sleep. Because I got to get up early in a few hours time to go out and get some Pokemon Go action recorded for the channel as well. I have plenty of Pokeballs to work with. Who is our best bet? I'm going to say Blaze is probably going to be pretty good here. So let's let Blaze with the Grassium-Z. We haven't even fired off the Bloom Doom yet. I want to see this Mega Swampert come in. I want to Bloom Doom it. Come on, let me show off that Z move. I showed off the Sub-Zero Slammer. Well, literally yesterday we did not take a look at the... Actually, what happened to the music? Wait, I chose the legendary Pokemon music. There you go. But I didn't get to... Or I showed off the Icium-Z Sub-Zero Slammer, but I haven't even used Bloom Doom yet. Give me a situation to use it here. It's a 2-cannon shirt you got on. Cool. Alright, Blaze comes in, blazing a path of victory towards Swampert. Just what I wanted to see. Alright. Now, question is, do they protect? I'm going to assume that they're going to go for a Rain Dance to get the Swift Swim ability fired off. So let's go for Z Power immediately. Go with the Bloom Doom. Possible one-hit knockout. What do we see here? They're probably expecting Mega Charizard Y. Are you going to time out as well? Come on, give us a good show. Even if you take me down, it's fine. If I take you down, it's even more fine. We don't see Mega Evolution. We're going to see the Bloom Doom connect. What if it is actually Focus Sash? It all comes down to this. Does the Bloom Doom get the knockout? If it's not Focus Sash, it gets the knockout. It is Focus Sash. Okay, so we have other people using clever strategies here. Counter was a good idea, but not quite. I wonder, can you guys even learn Mirror Code? We're gonna Mud Slap. Yeah, I thought you'd be done. You don't want your Pokemon to get knocked out. I understand. I do the same thing. If I'm down to a point I can't win, save my guy the knockout. I'll walk away. In Pokemon Go, I got plenty of potions, plenty of, well, I could say plenty of revives. A lot of times I retreat the Pokemon before they get knocked out, because why should they take the damage? Something I'm thinking about as far as Pokemon Go is concerned, what if the Pokemon data keeps track of how many times that Pokemon's been knocked out, and eventually they'll show us that, and then you just feel devastated, like, my Pokemon was knocked out so many times, I didn't need to let that happen. Because they did keep the track of which Pokeball you caught it in, even before they showed you that information. Any number of informational tidbits of info could be saved in the Pokemon data for all we know. So my opponent with 1476 of a rating from Fukui, Japan. This probably would have been a good match for Blaze as well. Wondering who to use. I think, actually, Chirp has a chance against these Pokemon. At least a couple of them. We could Heat Wave the Heracross or the Mawile. We could Hurricane the Venusaur. Hurricane's just going to do damage to everything else there as well. Okay, so which Pokemon do we have a chance? It's basically 50-50. If one half their team comes in, Chirp is okay. If the other half comes in, Chirp is less okay. But not terribly in a bad situation. I've got the Hiccup/Burps apparently. Salamence, that could be a bit of a problem. I don't think Chirp will be faster naturally, but maybe after Mega Evolution. Although after Mega Evolution, this thing gets faster too. Wonder if I should go for the Tailwind immediately. Would it matter? I don't know. I'm gonna Mega Evolve now, just to add more defense. I don't know how much more defense you get as a Mega Pidgeot. I might want to try this with Hurricane right now. My gut tells me Tailwind, though. They are faster naturally, so if we get Tailwind up, as long as we can get the attack off, we'll get our speed up on the next turn. But we're probably going to see Outrage, even Aerialate boosted, could be Giga Impact, Double Edge, something like that. So yeah, I don't think Chirp's surviving this one. I'm not going to give up until we actually see our HP drop down to 0, though. Draco Meteor. I don't think we're handling that either. Prove me wrong, Chirp. That's not bad. We handled that somehow, so evolving was the proper way to go. So your special attack is down -2. Does it matter? No. Because, of course, one more hit from anything takes us down. As long as you don't have a quick attack thing, we can at least get some damage off with Hurricane. And possible confusion. Come on. No, one more would have done the trick, but without the Tailwind, we would have outsped. So Chirp was doomed to lose that one from the start. Oh well. Move on to the next one. So who have I used so far? Blaze and Chirp. It's because we Solar Beamed that. I was on Marshtomp. That's Swampert. I almost said Marshtomp, and then I said Marshtomp. That's not even a Pokemon's name. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to blame the late hour on my inability to speak. Why can't I use that as an excuse any other time? Because, of course, I'm not recording at 4 o'clock in the morning. It reminds me that when I was doing the Pokemon Moon main playthrough, I would record at this time of day, just so I could have a daytime setting in-game, because, of course, the time was reversed, or, swapped. 12 hours different. Oh, those were some interesting times. In some of the videos, I was so tired, I was just like, I don't want to record right now, but I need to show off this footage. And things went wrong, and I would be kind of cranky about it, but no more. What the Mega are we looking at? Which Mega are we likely looking at? Gary might be okay against a lot of these. We don't see nothing but physical offense, so yeah, we're gonna go Gary. We're gonna get the Intimidate off, and if it works, it works. If not, well, we'll have to go for whatever we can get. What am I saying? I just said a bunch of nonsense stuff that in my head made sense, but out the mouth didn't really make as much sense to you folks out there, I'm pretty sure. So we can get the Intimidate off on some of these things. And if they're not physically offensive, then we'll have to kind of deal with that as it happens, which is what I tried to say. Alright, so Gardevoir comes in. We're going to possibly see a Moonblast, because they might be expecting Mega Charizard immediately. I'm going to say Gary's probably faster, but I don't know. Oh, come on. There goes the Intimidate, so... I think to be safe, I should Dragon Dance. No, do I just bank on the fact that we might be faster? I'm going to go Waterfall. So there's the Mega Evolution. Alright, but do we outspeed is the question. That dress is so big, it's going to slow you down. Gyarados isn't wearing a dress. Gyarados is fast. We are quicker than you. Intimidate boosted. Waterfall brings you down. Moonblast is not super effective yet, but it's still going to hurt. One more brings us down. So let's go for a Mega boosted Waterfall this time. If we had Mega Evolve, that would have taken us down, of course. That's why sometimes you don't want to Mega right away. If it changes your type at least. Can Mega Gyarados get the knockout with this Waterfall now? Too bad Mold Breaker doesn't ignore the Intimidate. That would have been kind of nice. Nope, and there's a Psychic. Oh my... They probably thought I was Focus Sash instead. Yeah, we got this one. Oh, man. Did they make the wrong move there? Another Moonblast. They should have just Moonblasted, because that would have knocked us out. Well, they misplayed that one. We got a win for that, though, so I won't complain about that. As soon as I saw Psychic, I was like, did I just win this? Nice. That's why I like doing these interesting online competitions. You know, there's like standard, what do you call them, tiers that people use, and I haven't really discussed this, but Smogon rules, you know, there's a whole list of tiers in Smogon, moves that you're allowed to use, moves that you're not allowed to use. I don't follow the Smogon rules. I like to use just the rules that are in-game. A lot of people would say that that is non-competitive. It's still fun. I'm not a competitive player. I'm a fun player. So, moments like that are why I play this game. The fun. Anyway, we have 3 more battles to go, I believe. I gotta give Keaton a shot, Skippy a shot, and Scruff? I don't think I used Scruff a second time yet. No, because she got... what was it? Metal Bursted last time. Have I used Blaze? I've lost track of who I've used. I should have a little checkbox or a checklist over here somewhere, but I don't. I'm pretty sure Keaton, Scruff, and Skippy have to have another shot here before we end off the video. This person looks like they're just getting started. 1500 rating from Japan. The opposing team, the Kanto starters, and some serious problems with some dragon types. Venusaur would be a problem, but I'm going to send Skippy in for this one. We could Icium-Z, the... what do you call it there? The Garchomp or the Salamence. I do believe Salamence survives Icium-Z's Sub-Zero Slammer after an Intimidate, however. I think I've been in that situation before. I can't remember if it was on camera yesterday or not, but I definitely remember we didn't win one because of that. So send us the Garchomp. So the reason I need to one-hit KO is because I only have... no, wait. I don't have Focus Sash on this guy. What am I thinking? We won't guaranteed survive one hit. Salamence. Let me just check the attack power. Because Avalanche... info for Avalanche. The power is 60, but it gets doubled if we take a hit. So 120. But I'm pretty sure Sub-Zero Slammer probably has more power to it than that. No, 120. So it really doesn't matter. If I go for Dragon Dance or something, Sub-Zero Slammer is the best move to go for starters. There's that Mega Evolution as we expected. It's got an interesting shape, doesn't it? After it Mega Evolves, Mega Salamence here. I really like the crescent moon shape of the wings. It seems kind of strange that it has like its hands holding on to like what would you even call that? I don't know. Little holsters, I guess. So we handled that not well. But the Sub-Zero Slammer fires off, of course, as I say. Due to the Intimidate, I don't think we're getting the knockout. Now, I would normally consider teaching Skippy a different kind of ice move, but again, like I said with Blaze, Avalanche is a move that he can't relearn, and I really like the surprise of it when people don't expect it, especially when I run him as a Focus Sash holder. Let's get some damage off at least. Critical hit would be nice. No, oh well. If only we could freeze with the Sub-Zero Slammer. But as the Swampert trainer before me did, I will forfeit this one. I'll give the win to my opponent. We can't outspeed. No need for Skippy to get knocked out. We've got 2 more matches to go. Keaton and Scruff. See if we can get that cool physical counter Focus Sash combo fired off again. And then after this, I guess I'll probably get a decent amount of sleep. Because I gotta get up and I have, I think, 150 some Pokeballs in Pokemon Go. I spent all day yesterday, not all day, but like my recording time yesterday, like 3 hours or so, going around restocking my items, getting more berries, getting more Pokeballs, and I guess that was it. I had to, like right now in the game, I have a certain amount of storage space, and I've been keeping about 50 of each potion and revive, but we don't see really physical offense here. But then I don't see really much for Scruff to do. We're going to let Scruff go into this one, though. Let's just do it. But I've had to sort of toss out some extra potions. I'm down to 40 of each. 40 of each revive. That gave me enough space to hold 150-some Pokeballs. Because this event going on in Pokemon Go, boosted Stardust for captures. I'm going to capture as many things as possible all day tomorrow. Get tons of Stardust to power up my Pokemon with. Very cool stuff. If you play Pokemon Go. If you don't, you have no clue what I'm talking about. You have no interest in what I'm talking about. You're here for these matches. I get ya. I understand. I'm here for this match right here. Let's see who the opponent sends in against Scruff. Because we can get the Intimidate off if they are physical. They're not physical. It's Gardevoir. Now, you could trace my Intimidate, which is going to do, which doesn't really matter to me, because, of course, it does matter to me. I thought I hadn't... Wait, I do have Intimidate once I Mega Evolve. So, I definitely want to Snarl to lower your special attack. Do I Mega now? Or yeah, I might as well Mega now. And go for the Snarl. So we're going to Intimidate you, not that it really matters. I wonder, does your Trace activate again? Probably not. There you are, Scruff. Let's show off what that Snarl can do. It's not super effective, but at least we'll lower your special attack. Are we quicker? Do we see Mega Evolution in from the Gardevoir? No, they Protect. Okay. It's too bad Snarl doesn't get past the sound-based moves. Or wait, it is a sound-based move. Too bad it doesn't get past... What am I saying? No. Too bad sound-based moves don't get past Protect. That's what I'm trying to say. Just like they do with Substitute. So they have Lightning Rod. The safest bet is to try to Snarl, probably. I could Signal Beam to try to confuse, but let's go for the Snarl anyway. And let's see. They're going to go for Mega Gardevoir now. Wonder what the point was to wait. Hard to say. Let's get the Snarl fired off, see if we can lower your special attack. How are you quicker? That's no fair. Oh, man. Scruff is fast, though. How do you outspeed? Either way, I guess from the start, we were doomed to lose that one. Yeah, peace out to you too, bro. Good game. How are you faster than my Manectric, though? Come on. Does she have a speed-lowering nature? Then again, maybe I just don't know speed stats. In fact, I can guarantee I don't know speed stats. There are some players out there that can just look at a matchup and say immediately off the top of their head they know which Pokemon is faster than the other. I ain't that good yet. I don't think I'll ever be that good. I don't know if I ever want to be that good. Like, I don't want to... I like some surprise and some wonder going into these battles. I guess that's why, like, if you're here hoping for competitive play, you ain't gonna get it. Because I can't get... I shouldn't say I can't. I don't want to get that into the stats and stuff. Because I've said before, looking at Pokemon just as stats and calculations and figures and stuff takes away the heart of the Pokemon. I know it might sound weird to some folks. I'm talking about digital collections of data within a video game. But I've had these guys for like... I've said this before. Some of the Pokemon I have are probably older than some of the viewers watching this right now. Let's go with Keaton. This is his chance to shine once again. Please don't send in one of your specially offensive Pokemon, however. But I have a connection to these Pokemon, and I don't want to know them as just, you know, my Charizard is a speed stat of such and such. No, Blaze is the Pokemon I used to take down a Rhyperior in the Battle Frontier back in Soul Silver, which is where he got his Mudslap attack from. It was a move tutor back then. Get your battle points from beating some of the Frontier Brains, and you can get special moves. That's why he has Mudslap. Normally, you can no longer learn Mudslap. So that's another one of those moves where it's like, it makes him unique. I guess for that sake, I could... Oh, come on. I could replace Incinerate with Flamethrower, because he still has, let's call it like a legacy move, I guess. But I kind of just don't want to do that. Alright, so I guess we'll just go Mega Horn. We're not going to see the counter this time, because we're going to see probably Moonblast, could see Pixelate, boosted Hyper Voice. Bring us down to the Focus Sash. If we can get a critical Mega Horn... How are we quicker? So that's going to be a wrap for today's episode. What was I just talking about? I don't know speed stats? Perfect example right there. What the heck was that? Anyway, if you enjoyed today's episode, everybody, feel free to leave a like down below. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Leave any comments you want to leave on what you thought just happened there. Also, if you've been playing in the Mega Melee as well, how are your battles going? Do you see any sort of overwhelming, not overwhelming, but prominent strategies going on from your opponents? Are you using anything particular yourself? And bear in mind, I said in the last episode, I'll be looking to do some post-Mega Melees with you folks out there on the channel. I know a couple people are interested, and I'll make an announcement for when I'm going to record for some of those. Maybe even later on today, I'll post a video letting you know if and when I'm going to be doing some recording. I shouldn't say if, I do want to do some recording. But I'll let you know when I'm looking for opponents here in the Mega Melee competition. The downside for me is you guys already know the strategies that I have with my Pokemon. That's why in the future I want to do these online competitions with you viewers out there leading up to the challenge, up to the competition, because I don't want you guys to know what the strategies are yet. If you see Keaton come in, you know don't go for a physical move. Some of the opponents don't know that just yet though. But that is, as I say, a wrap for today's episode. You can check out the Day 1 coverage in the link below, or is it in the link? I'm not sure. They will be in, what are they called? Something during the outro. A link during the outro. Click on that. You can see the Day 1 coverage of the Mega Melee. You can also see some more Wi-Fi battling on the channel. I think there's a link for that in the description as well. If not, in the outro you'll see something, but all of that being considered, you can also click on my face during the outro to subscribe for daily Pokemon content, daily uploads, such as these Mega Melee battles, with one more coming later on today, so stay tuned for that. But with that, I'm getting pretty tongue-tied, and it is 4:14 in the morning. It's bedtime. Good night, folks. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I will catch you next time.